Temporary repairs are now complete on that pipe that collapsed more than 2 months ago in the Potomac River, sent more than 200 million gallons of sewage pouring into the river back in January. Now today, our Washington, D.C. reporter Felicia Ashley was there as D.C. Water wrapped up those emergency repairs.
We are in this gear because we are at an active work site, and this space will stay an active work site for some months. But I want you to take a listen to this. This is the sound of the sewage now flowing back into the Potomac Interceptor. 7 News was there as D.C. Water completed its emergency repairs. D.C. Water says it finished the final step to get all this sewage to flow back into the sewage pipe.
We lifted the steel bulkhead gate that had been blocking all the flow into the Potomac Interceptor so we could make those repairs. When we lifted it up, it was a great sight to see all of that flow just then go right into the Potomac Interceptor like it should be.
Nearly 2 months after a sewage pipe broke and an estimated 240 million gallons of sewage spilled into the Potomac, 7 News spoke with D.C. Water again about the work completed and the journey ahead.
So the emergency repair is done, but there is still a lot of work ahead to do the environmental rehabilitation. That work is underway. We've immediately started our work on the C&O Canal.
While watching the repairs, I called Potomac Riverkeeper Dean Nyax, who expressed concerns with the cleanup plan.
There's still 54 miles of the Potomac Interceptor. It crosses under the river twice. So I think obviously we need to know more about the long-term fix.
He said overall today is a good day, but he's worried about future impacts.
I think most people just want to know what D.C. Water is going to do to fix the river. And so that's a lot of unanswered questions with that.
I brought that question to D.C. Water spokesperson Sherry Lewis.
So we're working with the EPA as well as the Maryland Department of the Environment. Throughout this whole environmental rehabilitation process, there will be a process of doing soil testing to make sure that the cleanup and the rehabilitation is done to the levels that are needed.
The emergency repairs are complete, but D.C. Water says that it's going to continue putting in the work to prevent a situation like this from happening again. It said the work done on these pipes back in the 1960s contributed to some of the impacts that we're seeing, so they say now they're going to continue checking along the pipes to see what work was done then, as well as checking past reports for information that may have been shared. For now, reporting from the Potomac Interceptor, Felicia Ashley, 7 News.
Felicia, thank you. We are getting new numbers from D.C. Water that show just how big of a job this was. Officials say they removed nearly 11,000 gallons of wipes from pumps. They also hauled 35 tons of gravel every day. The repair efforts also used about 3,500 gallons of fuel each day. D.C. Water announcing 2 more community meetings as crews continue to work on that broken interceptor that sent millions of gallons of sewage into the river. The first meeting this coming Wednesday at Walt Whitman High School in Bethesda, another at Lee Center Auditorium in Alexandria.